So many car-related stories. Well, one that was really memorable was going with a friend, purchased the M-Power BMW from London. We arrived on a Friday, purchased a car probably around noon, but had to be back in Malta for a wedding Sunday morning. So we drove the balls off of that BMW. One guy drives, one guy sleeps, vice versa, and that went on all the way through the Alps, all the way through France, Italy. And we just drove and we actually made it. That was a fun road trip. We actually made it here like at 10 a.m. That was a hell of a drive, man. Hell of a drive.
Well, it's a bit of a stupid story, but when I was 18, after a whole night out in Pacheville, we really didn't feel like going home, so we were in a Ford Diesel Fiesta. We drove up to Chircoa to see if we could drive back all the way home to St. Julian's in Idle without touching the throttle once. That took us a couple of hours. On the hills, we had to get out of the car and run next to the car. We swapped drivers a couple of times. We all got out of the car and let the car go alone. We even overtook a car downhill on Idle.
Just to mention one story, as there's a lot. It's a Rolls Royce, which I recently featured on Shadayt L-Fuq. Basically, this was built on ambulance chassis, bought from South Africa, then built in the UK, and designed by a Maltese. And then it was used by the state here in Malta for VIPs.
My best car story probably has to be about the time when I went abroad with my closest group of friends in my car for the first time. And it was one of the best sort of times I had in a car, because you often just consider your car as a point to get from A to B. But when you have the right group of people in it, it's just an atmosphere that you can't beat. We had no idea where we were going, completely lost. We found one of the nicest driving roads I have ever driven on. Beautiful view of the countryside of Sicily with no buildings in sight.
This is an easy one. All you have to do is to tune into Carner TV on Facebook or YouTube and watch the story of my Jaguar XK120 fixed head coupe.